this is Charlie from Charlie Dawson's World of Adventures, and I don't think I'll be surprising anyone with this statement when I say that cinemas have been struggling this year, like, really hard. Like, this is definitely one of the worst years for the box office in a while. Now it's not to say that this year it hasn't had any hits. We had Doom Part 2, Kung Fu Panda 4, and Godzilla X Kong in August, which managed to also for $500 million. That's all just $500 million. To put it nicely. We have Garfield that's doing pretty decently. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes might be a bit of a hit. Yeah. However, for the other films this year, it really hasn't been a great year. I mean, we had Furiosa, Mad Max, which was a huge surprising big box office disappointment. And don't get me started on the films from Sony this year. And the disappointment of Ghostbusters Frozen and it's the hilarious fail of Madam Web. I think it's safe to say that this has definitely been one of the worst years for cinema in a while. Granted, 2023 wasn't such a great year, but around this time we did have some solid hits like the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Eat Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and the Little Mermaid remake, and Elemental. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We haven't had a movie come close to making $1 billion. Because I guess Doom Part 2 is so for the highest grossing film of the year, but it managed to get up to 700 million worldwide. However, I do think there are a few movies this summer that might have a chance to save cinemas. As I've seen a lot of videos talking about why cinemas are fading, but instead of thinking that, I want to talk about 3 films that could save cinema. And I think it's best we start with one that's just come out, Inside Out 2. If you look back at the numbers of the first film, it was pretty close to making 900 million worldwide. So it wasn't too far off $1 billion. And so I'll follow with what I've seen. While I don't have a full idea, because as I'm recording this, it's the middle of Sunday, so I don't know if it's a huge success in the box office. It does look like it's going to be a solid hit, especially when the critical praise has been really good for this film. It was so good. If with some people calling it on par with the first. And Pixar's best sequel in a long time. So yeah, I think in that film we'll have a chance of being a big hit that can see cinemas. Another film that I think has a good chance of saving cinemas is one coming out in July. Well, 2 of them are coming out in July, but the first one of these two, it would be Despicable Me 4. I think it's safe to say that if you look at the numbers for the other Despicable Me and Minions movies, it'll be surprising if this is a flop. I mean, we we have the first two Despicable Me movies getting over $500 million. Same with Minions: The Rise of Gru. And then we have the first Minions and Despicable Me 3 that got over $1 billion at the box office. So, this and since Illumination usually puts good marketing into their movies, especially the Despicable Me and Minions films, I think it's safe to say that it is the chance, and that Despicable Me 4 is going to be another huge hit at the box office. This, of course, there is the chance that since this would be the sixth movie in the franchise, people may start to get tired of the Minions, and it could be the film that stops making these movies become profitable. But that's very unlikely to happen. Like I say, there's a 35% chance of that happening. No, otherwise, I do think Despicable Me 4 will be a huge hit. But then there is the film that I don't think, I know will have a great chance at, say, Avon Cinemas. Despite what's been going on, I think there's a good chance this movie will be the huge hit to say. And that is, from roleplay, Deadpool and Wolverine. Now let's get to the unlikeliness of this out of the way. I think it's safe to say that superhero fatigue has started to get strong. And when I mean strong, I mean really strong. I mean, the Flash and the Marvel were the two biggest bombs of last year. It has the ones that lost the most money. Granted, they have their reasons, like the Marvels had a lot of pushback, and I think we all know the main reason why I thought Flash was a flop. But I think a huge reason is because us people are starting to get tired of superhero movies. The only two superhero movies that were big hits this last year were Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Which of course I'm happy about because they are two of my favourite movies of last year. Yeah, but it is quite disappointing sure, or Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania started solid, like it would be a big hit, but then it had a big drop in its second weekend, and leaving it to, I wouldn't say a bomb, but a huge box office disappointment. And Blue Beetle did decently, I think. Ink at the box office. But I think it's safe to say that we have, however, the first film movies won't be the biggest draw. However, keep in mind that the hype of this movie has been high. And believe when I say that, I'm not surprised when people call Deadpool and Wolverine the most anticipated film of the year. Yeah, personally, I haven't seen the other Deadpool movies. In fact, I'm planning to watch them in time. I'm for Deadpool and Wolverine sometime next month. To do a little retrospective on both of them, see if they are that good. But from what I recall, both of them made over $500 million at the box office. And given how huge the hype this movie has been, I think it's safe to say that there's a huge chance that that Deadpool and Wolverine will be able to team up, not just to save superhero films, but to save cinema as a whole. Besides, wouldn't it be funny if the Warp Zone was able to predict the future? I mean, you remember that pulling to Rich's video? Oh, Rich's that R-rated to Deadpool I made millions, but R-rated Deadpool is gonna make billions. Man, if they are able to predict the future with that, I'd be on the floor laughing. And plus, there's a huge chance that would also help, and that's because us Deadpool and Wolverine have started their pre-ticket sales early. In case you don't know, for most movies, they would start their pre-ticket sales like a month before the movie would come out. Most studios usually do this. However, Deadpool and Wolverine did something different. And started the ticket sales 2 months before the film was coming out. Keep in mind, the first thing to be released on July 25th. And the ticket sales began on May 20th. So that gives us enough time for people to buy their tickets for the movie if they want to see it. So yeah. Oh, the 3 films, they all have chances to be solid hits. Like Inside Out 2 will probably do as great as its predecessor. Despicable Me 4 will be surprising if it flops. But I think Deadpool and Wolverine is the one, and that will be not just the one that saves cinema, but I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up as the highest grossing film of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!